Check, check, check. Is this thing on? I think it is. I actually hear myself in the headphones. Sound like it's on. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Welcome to the energy. Welcome to the vibes. 59,830. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to break it down. We're going to get that lemon water poured into the doing damage glass. We're going to start our day, start our morning like we always do. If I could get my headphone wire out of the freaking keyboard slot there. Electronics. Got a lot of electronics. You better pour straight, baby. You better pour straight. Shout out to Doing Damage. We're going to talk about Gala. We're going to talk about ORE. We are banging on them today. Two of our biggest NFT earn plays are hitting them to the height. I put big money into ORE. ORE is pumping to the upside. I can't believe what's going on. Super excited for ORE. Super excited for what I'm seeing. We're going to break down everything today and show you what's happening with Bitcoin, show you what's happening with the markets, show you what do I feel about Bitcoin. Are we seeing 55K? Are we seeing 65K? We're going to break it down for you. We're going to cool you down. We're going to calm you down. We're also going to show you where the money's moving in crypto because most people are emotional. Most people are freaking out. We are still taking money hand over fist. We killed it on Gala last night. We killed it on ORE. If you're in the wrong trading group, today your trading guru is just flat and he's saying, I'll show up in a little while or something like that, I'm telling you, that's not us. We are here all the time, every single day, showing you the wins from the day before, no matter what happened in the market. Because I am able to go through so many more coins than any other channel. I work harder than any other channel. We know the market better than any other channel, and we kill it. There's some good channels out there. I like Crypto Bot. I like Crypto Love. I like Jason Casper. There's good channels out there. I'm not hating on everybody, but you know what I'm saying? There's a class of workers out there, and there's a class of half YouTubers. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's break it down. Let's show you what I see happening for BTC. So Bitcoin was in a falling wedge with extreme divergence, right? We're going to first, let's start fresh. We'll look at the original thing. I could show you all my work, but I like to show you my work. I like to redo it in front of you because then you learn too. Because I could just show you what I did, or I could show you how I did it. I think you'll learn a little more when I show you how. So take a look at this. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. And shout out to everyone here on the chat. Shout out to the $10 super chat from Tokyo. Sex Whale almost never fails now. Always throwing me the $10 every single day. Shout out to 124 people on the watchers. Thank you so much for coming on in. The likes, 64 likes. Thank you for being here. And I can't figure out, I think I get shadow banned. I can't figure out what goes on, but you know what? I just keep pushing. I really don't care anymore. I know what I'm doing is the truth, and I'm going to keep moving. We called Bitcoin at 30K. We called Bitcoin at 40K. We're going to find the next bottom by golly gee oh my. I found the last two bottoms. So it's more likely that I'm going to find the bottom for you than anyone else. Let's keep it moving. And you never know. I'm not perfect. I am a human, and you never know. I'm not saying I'm the greatest thing on earth since sliced bread, but what I'm trying to tell you is we have done it. Look in the past. Look at my track record. I have one. I've been here every single day without taking a day off. I've faced the music of every single thing that I've said since day one on this channel. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. 59,400. And, you know, in my humble opinion, the 1 hour is pointing to the downside. We're going down. We're going to dump. I mean, I would be shorting Bitcoin right now for sure, without a doubt. Highly likely for the next 2 to 3 hours, we go down again. All right. How did I know that? Well, I'll show you why. Well, we had a falling wedge that needed a break to the upside. For us to be bullish, this thing had to actually break up and do some damage. And it broke up, but it just come on. So we had a reverse on the 1 hour. I mean, we need a reverse on the 1 hour like this one. See this one? Boom. See how this started here? And we got boom. And we broke the previous high here on the left side. We needed to break these previous highs. As I said before, we don't break above 61,000. We're bearish. It's simple. You set high and lows, high and lows. Once you make a lower low. So look at this. Bitcoin was bullish. High, higher low than there. Higher high, higher low. Everything was going well until here. This one moment we did not make a higher high. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened back here when we started to bear that correction. And I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I'm saying this is how a correction begins. If it is a correction, this is how it would begin. There'd be no other way. It would begin exactly like this. So, I'm just, I'm heating, and and I'm not saying these are guaranteed. I don't want people to hate, but I'm saying is, We got to watch these levels closely. It's not like the other few weeks when we're like, all right, we're just going, we're going. My spidey senses are up now. I'm kind of looking more at the situation like, And I usually can figure out the market makers, and I'm usually like, all right, they're just doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. But my spidey senses are up now. Could be a possible giant double bottom here. Look, bottom, all right? Giant double bottom there for Bitcoin, okay? As we bounced off of 58,000 again, 58,600 range. I guess we went as low as 57,000 in the last low there. So it is a higher low. You see this? It's a higher low, barely. I almost don't consider it one, but it is. It is. It could be a W. I'm with you 100% on that. It could be forming a W. This is something, just a thought, right? Another thing I got going on is this. Is it's possibly forming an inverted head and shoulders. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for throwing down the $10 super chat and not being, stingy on a red day. And it could be forming an inverted head and shoulder. It could be forming bigger consolidation. We don't know. All eyes on BTC, Nobody knows for sure what's going down. In this thing here, see? This could be the wedge. Stays the pattern until it doesn't. There's no way of telling, and it could be range bound, bringing it back up to 69,000. So this is what we're looking at, and the daily really would be kind of the kicker of this. And I mean, the daily, look, the last time the daily hit the low, we pump. We're getting low in the daily, but even here, I've seen us drop because the momentum kind of shifts down here, and you could see even a bigger drop. Okay, so until we crawl back out and we start getting a curve, the momentum is bearish. Now, levels to watch are where we're sitting at, obviously at 59,000, like right there, really, 59, really. We'll put it at 59 even. Then it's 58K, 57,000, I'll say 600, right? We break that, highly likely we go to 55 and then to 52. So I'll keep you posted until we get to 52. Obviously, my patrons will get an update and we'll reassess the situation and I'll be on it. I'll have an alert and everything. I'm going to put an alert right here. So if Bitcoin passes this point or hits this point, I will know immediately. I usually look at it obsessively anyway, or I'm in the group as well with you guys just hanging. I spend a lot of time, at least 5-6 hours in the group, usually a day. I absolutely love the group. I made it, so why wouldn't I hang out in it all day long? Hang out with a bunch of cool lifers all day long. I'm in. Check please. And a bunch of smart individuals who are teaching me about the hottest new NFTs and coins in the game. You think it was just me? You think my group was just me? Oh, you're chilling. You think you pay $99 for me? You do. But then you get everybody else. And that's worth $500 to $1,000 a month. Like, you get so much out of the lifers. And once the lifers all become wealthy, they don't care about paying $100 a month. They just want to be in the group. It's really like a gentleman's club at this point, or women's and a gentleman's club. I don't mean like it's an upper echelon club of people that have raised their frequency. Man, woman, gay, straight, Chinese. I don't want anyone to think, because I don't want to say it. When I said gentleman's club, I meant to make it like the upwards. People that really, really strive for more. See what I'm saying? Like, you came from the dirt, you came from the bottom, but you grinded. Because I came from the bottom, baby. So, like, anyone can't tell me what it's like to say, I asked my sisters for rent money. I was in debt, and I was working a night shift, and I cried and said, I'll pay you guys back. I'll make it up. I'll make it up to you. I was like 25, 26 years old. Like, I was a disgrace. All right, look at me. I was a disgrace. Look at me. I was a disgrace. All right? So don't tell me that you can't do it. Don't tell me that you can't find something. Don't tell me, because it happened to me. So if it happened to me, it can happen to you. I'm telling you right now. So it is what it is. But it was hard work, a lot of discipline, and I got my butt whipped day in and day out until I learned what I had to be doing. And then I realized that it was going to be every single day, and I was going to have to give up the football games and the hangouts and the fans and but I have to go to the beach with my buddy today. Oh, but I have to. Oh, but I want to chill. Oh, but I want to hang out. Oh. It's time to go to work, my friends. It's time to get real. It's time to get serious. This is the most life-changing wealth we'll see probably in the history of our lifetimes. And if you're going to kind of hang out and kind of mill around, you're going to miss out on so much. So it ain't going to be me, baby. It ain't going to be me. I'm happy I cleaned up my act when I did. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Maybe Secure Ship was a rug pull. You never know, man. John Maiden, what's happening with Secure Ship? I don't know. I personally never purchased it. I'll be honest with you. Never touched it. It was always a little too iffy for me. What is happening with Secure Ship? They migrated. I cannot trade the tokens I have in the MetaMask. The channels are full of scammers, and so answers from them. Thanks. I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know. That's all. Like you. ORE, see you at the top. What about ORE token? Yo, shout out to Tom Ryan. I'll see you at the top with ORE, baby. John, I actually, it's not a joke. I feel horrible. Let's hope. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at their Telegram with you. Let's take a look at them. Secure Ship. Let's go in there and see what's going on. But guys, I highly advise, just be careful. I'm not promoting this by any chance. I want to see what's going on. Secured Ship. Is this them here? 11,000 members. We are trending on CMS. Hi there, Ramons. Welcome to the Secure Ship. How are you? Is it I mean, I don't know. I can't waste too much time on that. But go in there and find out what's going on, man. I don't know. I'm not accumulating both tech. I don't own it, though. No, ORE is the next Microsoft. Dude, I think we have some big with ORE. Like, I think we I think we struck gold. You never know, though. You never know, but it looks pretty substantial at this point. And, wow, it came back. That's why you always got to believe, man. ORE is going to be the leader. DJ Flexa. Shout out to DJ Flexa. ORE Day. Let's make it ORE Day once we're done with this. It is ORE Day. It's ORE Day. Shout out to all the ORE people up in the game. Shout out to the ORE team. Can you send me some drip? You know what I'm saying? Can I get a drip? Shout out to Lord Vero even. Send him, can I get a drip for all the hard work, though? You know what I'm saying? Just a little drip. Shout out to, because, you know, I have never been paid by the team, not once. There was talks of it happening, but they get free promotion. So, like, why would we pay the dude? He talks about us every day, you know? So, could I get a drip? You know what I'm saying? Could you guys holler at me? Thanks to Sam and teachings, I learned that, hold on. This is a great, Rex Gordon, thanks to Sam's teachings, I learned the TA and grabbed Gala at the bottom of the measured move, and I ride it all the way for some of the best gains I've made so far. Here's to the biggest gains. Trust the TA. Shout out to Rex Gordon up in the spot. I told you I could lead you to glory, my friend. I told you I could teach you the way. I knew when you met me on T. Dude took a few tutoring sessions. Look at that. Got into the group, got serious, changed his life. He was already a successful person, but, you know, got into a new thing and became successful at it again. Shout out to Rex Gordon, and I see all the help you do. I see you helping the other day. I'm going to bed, and I see you helping someone. Got on Gala train. Woo, woo. Woke up on fat gains. Time to break some bread. Can we deep dive on CERE? Thanks. Shout out to the $50 super chat from my buddy Zero Allegiance. Yo, you're the man, dude. Always spreading the love. Always breaking bread with the lifer every single time, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the $50 super chat on the Gala train. Bang, bang. Can we do a deep dive on CERE? Yeah, we can. And I like CRE. ORE. System. Yeah. FTB, CKB, EXRD. Could be good buys during this dip. Any thoughts? Agreed. All three. You're nailing it, Robert Guzman. I humbly think so. Great companies, great projects. I own EXRD. I own FTM. I have not gotten to secure my entire CKB bag yet. Bitcoin, please. Always milk Coinbase. Yeah. How is G Wine flying? What will it take to decouple from Bitcoin from the alts to have crypto democracy? ORE token really good. Okay, we're going to take a look at CRE. We're going to finish with shout out to the Tokyo Sex Whale #1. John, I feel horrible that you may have gotten the wrong Secure Ship or something's up with Secure Ship. You know, we'll look into it. You could also DM me the contract address. I'll take a look at it too. if you want, and we'll figure it out. We won't leave you hanging, but you never know with these poo coins are very, 1% of my portfolio is the only thing I do. And, like ORE was one at one point. It was a $1 million poo coin, but I looked it up. And so, like, you take a shot, but you might be buying the beginning of some of the greatest companies of the world. You don't know, though. You don't know. It's high risk, high reward. It's like, and that's what I do. It's up, you do your own research. It's your own research. You just don't, like, you can do whatever makes you happy when it comes to trading. If you join my trading group, if you get tutored by me, we don't talk about any of this. I teach technical analysis strictly. It's technical analysis. That's it. It's all TA. Okay? All technical analysis. Like, that's what we're teaching. That's what we're going to use. And even when I trade anything, no matter what it is, we're doing technical analysis on it. If we look at a poo coin, it's the TA. It's strictly the TA. Like, let's take a look at the poo coin. Let's take a look at ORE on poo coin here. And this is how you know no one cares about Bitcoin's dip. All they care about is the pumps. And there's always something pumping when this market is crazy like this. So ORE banging on them back to a $31 million market cap. I mean, back to the top of the top where it was at. I mean, this is insane. Look, all-time high for ORE, came back down a little bit, banging on them. And we, if you look back into the Patreon, the whole team was on it. Shout out to the whole team. We were on it. Really, really on point. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. I can see how much you're picking up, what I'm putting down. But if you search ORE in my trading group, right? You can say, look at ORE fam. I was talking about it. But we were putting out charts too as well. And going over it over and over again. Here's a chart right here, ORE 12-hour chart. To go up to 11.789, 152% gains, right? Potential add, double, stop, or just about, like, this thing is perfect. Sitting there, beautiful, right? Here's another ORE chart. As it started to come to the downside, right? We just kept updating it, talking about it, going over it, ORE, right? Here's another thing, cup and handle, about to blast up. Bam. So we don't stop tracking these coins. We do deep dive research on these things. And look, this is a falling wedge that broke to the upside. 68% of the time, you're going to get the break to the upside. Measured move is the length of the pole. Bam. It's on the way to the measured move. It's going to break the all-time high, eventually come back up, use it for support, and this thing's gone. With the time, like, now everyone knows about this thing, but nobody knew about it. When we bought it, it was down here. Nobody knew about this thing. Did a 10x already on this thing at a $3 million market cap. I mean, bam. I mean, this has been one of the greatest projects so far for me personally. Really, really like the results. Really like the team. Really like what I'm seeing for ORE. So, shout out to the ORE team. Shout out to my ORE bags. Shout out to my ORE team. ORE token to the upside. And I was never paid to talk about ORE, not once. I researched it. Someone must have brought it out to me. Maybe on the channel, maybe in my group. I don't know exactly how I found it, but we did. Once I looked at it, I looked at the market cap, I looked at the team, I looked at the website. I said, man, I could see a lot of people understanding this idea and going with it. And then I knew NFT gaming is hot. And I said, this is it. Watch. You're going to see like Alex Becker and all these other dudes talking about this thing in a month. Like, this is the hottest one. We're going to be like, dude, we had this thing back when nobody, just like we had Shiba on April 18th when nobody talked about it. Shiba Inu. I'm telling you. We had it before, probably one of the first channels to even talk about Shiba Inu. We've longed Bitcoin at 30K. We longed Bitcoin at 40K. Like, there's really not. We could close case right now and end it and just still. So BTC, forming a bit of this giant flag possible, right? This is what I'm looking at. Can we hold 59,500? Really needs to hold as we're extremely oversold on the daily too. The daily's oversold. We haven't curved yet though. Could see a double bottom here and some more downside. So what I do is I have to look at the smaller time frames. And when I look at the smaller time frames, like, we're still pointing to the downside here. We could very well, we're either going to retest right now on the 15-minute. Okay, so the 15-minute's low. That's a good sign. That's the only time I've seen the 1 hour flip for me. And I've actually backtested this idea many times. If you look at the 1 hour flipped right there, it flipped a little bit in these areas. But for the most part, it doesn't flip a lot. It really doesn't. Look, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. One flip, couple little flips here and there, one little flip there. So what I did is I said, what makes it flip? I wanted to research that, so I back tested it, and I spent a bunch of hours doing it one day over and over again, looking at different charts, different things, and every time I made a good way to back test I'm teaching you right now is to put an Alt V onto the chart and then go back to the V where you at on a different time frame, and you go back to this blue line. See, so sorry, I didn't mean to make that line, but we zoom in here to the V, and you can see what made us flip to the upside here. And you can, if we go to that same blue line, we look for it. And you can see the 15-minute was kind of low right around there in these areas, starting to move to the upside. Go back to the 1 hour. And you'll see that was, if we even move it a little more, it was basically, that was the basis point of the low. And that's when we started to move to the upside because the 15-minute was overbought. So the 15-minute is strong behind the 1 hour. Like there's a strong move in it. So that's where we're at right now, actually. So let's take a look. And that's some key insight, League. You'll probably never learn anywhere else. So check this out. The 15-minute now is curling to the upside. Can we get the bounce? So all eyes on Bitcoin now on the 15. Remember I told you yesterday, the key to everything was the inverted head and shoulder on the 15-minute. I said, that's how you're going to know what's going to happen today. I said, put this Bitcoin in this. I said, if it breaks up, we're good. I said, if it doesn't, we're bearish. And what happened at bearish? We formed another falling wedge, and this got elongated, So now it could be, and there could be an inverted complex head and shoulder with two right shoulders. I've seen that play out before. We are testing the neckline right there. See that? And we are testing the top trend line of the falling wedge. So when I look at it closely, I can see that this is a falling wedge in the 15-minute with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Can the 15-minute get us out of danger and start to dig us out of the hole? Yesterday, that was the question on the inverted head and shoulder. Now we're hoping, can we get out? And that's the measured move. Remember, not of this. Here's the measured move of this one. The measured move of this smaller falling wedge is basically this previous resistance point. And then you're at resistance. So what it comes down to is a candle needs to close on the 1 hour for, today above this region. Basically both these regions. Really above 61,398, 61,400. We need to break this higher here and start to climb on out of this hole. Good thing is that the 21 is crossing the moving averages on the 15-minute. Somewhat of a good sign. It's not amazing, but it's somewhat of a good sign. This is kind of slightly a cup and handle. It's a cup and handle to the upside, right? Falling wedge, oversold to the downside here. Okay? Bam. So if I had to play a call, Bitcoin up 2.2%. Very close to the bone, because once we slip again. And they could go after the leverage traders, and it's high risk to trade right now. I like to just watch Bitcoin fill out. But, if I had to, I would long right here on the stochastics. 59,650s. I would have, 500 was the extra entry, but it's starting to move. And then just play the 15-minute as it comes up here. I like to put alerts so I don't have to watch it too much. I set my alert, I set my stop, and I walk away. I let the trade play out. So this is my idea for Bitcoin in a tiny little cup and handle. It has two measured moves if it can make them. I would love to see today. We are bearish until we get a candle close above this region. So bulls need a candle close above this line. And that's strictly it. That's what it is. Bulls need a candle close above this line to get started, to get started. Just to get started. All right? Just to get started. If you don't understand what I just did there, alerts on the stochastic, if you don't know what the stochastic is, if you're lost, jump into the beginner's course. I trade a 2-hour amazing course from 2.5 hours really, from 3 to 5:30 every single Tuesday. Okay? Every single Tuesday. Jump into the beginner's course from 3 to 5:30. It is every single Tuesday, New York City time. So make sure you put it on your time. And that's where I break down kind of my trading style. And then you can come back to the live. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. And then if you would like to get the beautiful, if you like to get more research ideas, kind of news. We kind of sometimes my admin even writes down what went on during the live and creates like a newsletter. So much information coming at you in the Patreon. How we hit ORE, how we're going to look at Gala, how we nailed Gala today. We're going to talk about how on a red day, we're still celebrating big wins. And this happens a lot at this channel. It's funny. I'm having deja vu right now. I'm like, another time where it's a red day and we're celebrating a win. Like, we're not as down and out. Like, and honestly, this is good. You know how many other people are celebrating a win today? And it brings the market up. And then no one really cares about Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin has to kind of catch up to us because we're all like, come on, bring your energy up. Like, we're all feeling wonderful. I actually woke up this morning looking at Bitcoin thinking I was going to be dismal, but I didn't look at these other coins. I was like, tough day. Got to dig ourselves out of the market, talk about it. But, now at 59,700, this trade may start to bounce as suggested. I mean, when I enter on the low 15-minute, it's usually a highly accurate trade. I do it many, many times. It's my bread and butter. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my idea. Basically a reality show of a trader, my life, what I'm doing, and showing you kind of, my thoughts and ideas every single day here. So bulls need a candle close. It's like I'm dyslexic or something, right? Bulls need a candle close above this line. And that's it to me for now. You know what I'm saying? So there's my analysis. When things are sketchy, it's smaller time frames until we can dig our way out. I got to see, Bitcoin's got to show me something on a smaller time frame. It's got to dig its way. It's just like, it's very similar to digging a hole or ditch, right? Like, once you're down in the ditch, you got to dig your way out. Like, you have to dig stairs out. So you dig some stairs, so first stair, second stair, and then you can walk your way out. But you got to dig some stairs out of the wall first. Bitcoin's got to dig some stairs out. It's got to show me something new. It's got to put in a higher high. You got to show me something, Bitcoin. You got to show me something. Okay? So here, 31.3 million market cap. I love what I'm seeing for ORE. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get into some of the deep dives here, and then we're going to get into Total 2, Bitcoin dominant, show you what else is happening in the markets. Let's take a big sip of lemon water. Shout out to all my awesome lifers in the game. It is a half W. You're 100% right. Whoever said that, you're only seeing a half W. Of course, Skywalker. Right, spot on. John, I'm really sorry what's happening with Secure Chip. I hope we can help you out. $50 super chat from Zero Allegiance. You're the man, dude. Appreciate you, bro. For the $1.99 from Rodney Robinson, you're going to grow like a little tadpole in the pond into a big bullfrog, my friend. I love you, R. I love you, Double R. You're the man, dude. Yo, we're coming to Florida, I believe in January. And we're probably going to stay. We're going to call you. My wife's going to call you or whatever. We're going to call you. We're going to hook it up and hook up with you, whatever hookup you got. We're going to stay with you. You're going to come on the live stream with me. And we're going to do we're going to actually run around. I'll send some footage to the editor. He'll chop out a cool little, like, mini documentary of our kind of hanging out. We'll do Disney with the kids. We'll do some trades live together. We'll have a blast, dude. So I'm excited to come and to have a blast, man. So it's happening. It's happening. Appreciate you for the $1.99 super chat. You're the man, dude. Yeah. I missed the Zoom meeting yesterday. Is there any chance I can make it back? Of course, man. Of course. What we can do is we can. I apologize. We had an issue too with a pointy, so no worries. Which offset the beginning. So yeah, we can either put you in next week's class, whatever you would like, whatever makes you happy. Just email cryptolifers@gmail, and we'll talk to you. For real, man. I will show you guys the ins and outs at Disney. Oh yeah, you will. You're gonna give us the behind the scenes of what really goes on at Disney. So shout out to ORE Token. Doing absolute damage. Wonderful to be alive. If you buy enough tokens, eventually one of them is going to pop. And there's BTC, and that's what we're watching here. Can Bitcoin eventually get to the upside? If it doesn't if the 15-minute gets high and we get nothing out of this, it's a dismal rally. It already was a dismal rally to me because the 1 hour really should have popped, and it didn't. So now you have the 1 hour kind of really bearish to the downside unless we flip, which I've seen on the 15-minute, but, it's 3 hours of complete redness. Those are 3 red soldiers, not 3 white soldiers. See what I'm saying? And just we didn't make higher highs. We're making lower highs. Lower high, lower high. Now we make a lower low. So we make a lower low. Downtrend confirmed. Downtrend confirmed. So all eyes on this idea. And we'll be watching it closely throughout the day. The 15 minutes. And we'll know in a few hours, really, if we break out or if we stay in the same nonsense, right? So that's why I use the 15-minute to gauge, kind of judge the market, because it's a good time frame that'll give you it will give you some results fast enough. Like I'm ADHD, like I need to know, or whatever they call it. I don't even want to label myself, but I like to know what it is. I want to be on point. I want it. And I want the fastest, quickest way to give me some type of results, and this is how I do it with the 15-minute. And this keeps you on point. This is like having a better, a more sensitive barometer to the weather, okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. I woke up this morning and said thank you so much for my legs as I walked to the bathroom. You moon guys, haha, so funny. Hexakin Satoshi. Good morning, Lifers. Shout out to Kevin Tam up in the spot. Thank you for modding out. Bro, I think bears are back. Please don't get wrong. Bitcoin might not be able to make all-time high with a big difference from previous high. We saw 2 bull runs in 2021. And that has never happened ever. I mean, I showed you the same all-time high last year, though. It did 2. Yesterday, we went over the fact that it dropped 2 times before it made it past its all-time high. So it's done this before. Confirmed buy signal on the 1-hour Bitcoin chart. Hex looks funny. Okay, let's take a look at ORE to 50 cents in the future. Thanks for all you do. Shout out to Dirty Harry for the $10 super chats. I don't know how I missed that one. Appreciate you, Dirty Harry. Thank you very much. 50 cents would be sweet. Got on the Gala train. Woohoo. Woke up. I don't even know how much ORE is. I just know what the market cap is. Isn't that funny? I never looked at the price of it. Like I don't know. If you asked me the price of ORE, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just looked at the market cap. That's all I looked at. That's when I'm playing with the little coins, it's all market cap to me. I don't really even notice much about the price. How much is it? Oh, wow. It's a tiny coin. I didn't know it was tiny. I didn't know it was like one of those. Interesting. Wow, so we're up big on a tiny coin. Interesting. I had no idea it was like that low priced. I thought it was like 10 cents or something. That's insanity. It does have a max supply, though. Look at that. Total supply unknown, too. Kind of crazy. Max supply could be 4 quadrillion. It does have a big supply. So it does have to be priced low. It's interesting. I wonder why they made it so, deflationary-esque. I guess maybe they want everyone to participate, though. Interesting. ORE, man. ORE. And you never know. You never know. CRE. Let's take a look at CREE. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. CERE. The CERE network. Let's take a look at CERE network. Now, we put this on the radar, and we've been looking at it. It was a new coin to play with. We have a few new coins to play with. And I always said, write these things down. Put them on the radar, right? The decentralized data cloud. New CERE Freeport. Learn more. The NFT-backed assets lack security and ownership. The CERE Freeport Decentralized Data Vault is the first solution to solve this problem. CERE Freeport and DDC compared. How it works. Freeport Suite, infrastructure, consumer. Ethereum virtual machine, NFT sales and smart contracts. CERE DDC, storage, access control, and delivery. The consumer has a user device with a wallet and an SDK. For NFT and gaming developers, status quo. Building your own solution is challenging and centralized. Deliver product experience with NFTs. Configure, maintain, and scale IPFS nodes. Identity wallets and users onboarding. Blockchain integration. Write smart contracts and minting tools. So with CERE, I can do all that on my own? CERE Decentralized Data Cloud is the world's first blockchain-based storage solution that is optimized for capturing user app NFT asset interactions, which are individually signed and encrypted. along with potentially value transfers to be stored in a tamper-proof and time-capsuled data scheme. Build your NFT app on Freeport and Polygon. I like to see Polygon. That's interesting. Minter to configure NFT sales, auctions, royalties, fiat, and gateway. Creator Suite, upload media assets and configure content delivery and protection and deliver the SDK. Client SDK, embedded wallet, identity and payment, smart contracts. CERE. I mean, pretty interesting. Look like they have something quoted in the market on point. $100 million market cap, 14 cents. Thing looks absolutely sweet to me. And it's really only on KuCoin, Gate.io, Huobi Global, MEXC, and VKX. Not too many exchanges. So very interesting. You know, let's take a look at CERE on the chart as it was on the low. Let's see how it did. It just came out, so I want to see how it did. Last time we looked at it kind of in a wedge, right? It's weird. Sometimes these change. I know I didn't ever put it would never be something like that. What I always say, it's high risk, high reward. I get maybe high risk, high reward because you got really, I guess now you have one little place to stay. You got a higher hot. Right now you got a higher hot on CERE. I'm going to open the bowl up. But we're looking at it, I mean, these rounded bottoms pay the bills, and it's only a matter of time, right? Till something like this just eventually just takes off to the upside and explodes. So looking at CRE, this thing could do some serious damage. It really can. You're looking at the measured move, which actually is even higher, and it's to the wick. There's really nothing else you got into price discovery. It's a 4X for this thing if it can dig its way out of the hole. It's got an amazing product. I like what I'm seeing. Maybe they'd had a pre-sale. You know, early investors dumped it off. It gets picked up by KuCoin. Bit of a double bottom there, too, if we pull this away. Bit of a kind of a double bottom here. Open it up. See that? CERE double bottoming. Really, you know, a little unfazed by Bitcoin. So you got your bottom there. You got another bottom here. I mean, this thing is definitely spicy, and it's on the radar. On the radar. This is the channel that it's in. Up, down, to the upside. It's extremely oversold on the 1 hour. On the 15. 1 hour needs to come to the downside. Very similar watching Bitcoin. So, all eyes on BTC. All these USDT pairs are watching it, but BTC recovers. A lot of these coins are going to fly like you wouldn't believe. So CERE definitely on the radar for, you know, for me. We looked at it earlier too. It's been on the radar for a while. So remember CRE, keep it on the radar. See what I'm saying? Keep it on the radar for CERE. I have 2 or 3 other calls or things that I'm looking at like this, but they're not going to come out today on the live. They're only going to go to the Patreon. So if you want to know those things, you jump into the Patreon. I mean, we find these things on the low when no one's really talking about them. So I'm just bringing it up, you know. Not everything gets put out here on the live. Got to keep some things to my patrons. Most things. I mean, a lot of things. But just letting you know. 2 amazing low cap gems that have extreme potential that I'm looking at in the next few days. CREE. KuCoin. And we did a deep dive on it together as well, so we kind of have an idea of what it is, market cap, what's going on with it. That Gala train, let's take a look at Gala. Can't wait to look at Gala. Can ORE get to 50 cents in the future? Thanks for all you do. Can it get to 50 cents? Oh, I thought you said ORE to 50 cents. I mean, you never know. I don't know. That would be insanity, right? Opal doesn't care about BTC. What's up to my cousin Gabriel out to Italy? He is becoming a lifer. Shout out to Gabriel out in Italy. Appreciate you, my friend. Manja. I hope you're having good food today. A 1% tip for profit for a coin I never would have found on my own. It's just good manners. Gala, baby. Get it. Shout out to Bobby Woofter on the spot. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, Bobby. You're the man, dude. Thank you very much. Hey, we found it together in a way. It's the channel that does it all. You guys show up every day, so I show up every day. So then if I have a purpose, and then we grind together and we find the new coins. Who knows what we'll find out today, right? Got into Gala at 11. Great call. Shout out to Crypto Greg up in the spot. Banging on him. Can't wait for Block to hit that 20 range. Gala, we coming for you. Got into Gala at 11. Great call. Research always. Yeah, I do so much research, and that's why I discourage leverage trading, because leverage trading just gets you rocked. Like a lot of leverage traders are depressed today. They got rocked. But the lifers and me and my crew, we're celebrating Gala wins and, looking at ORE and just having a bit of a blast today. So, like, it's not so bad when you're different. We're also diversified, right? We're diversified, and so, yeah. Seeing if I could probably do this with you not even seeing the mic. I just realized. You know what I'm saying? Is that not loud enough, though? Or do you guys see? Do you hear? It's enough. Yeah, that's fine. I can hear it too. Yeah, sounds good, right? Good levels. I'll bring them a little up here. I might just take the mic away, right? Completely. No need for it anymore. What do you guys think? Now we just need to do pro. No mic at all. Just make sure you're kind of focused on the mic. It is nice to hear it really in the zone, though. I don't know. We'll go over it. Tell me what you think. So let's take a look at Opal. And thank you so much for the tips. Appreciate each and every one of you. Now, Brad. Can we look at NFT? Ape NFT. My man. Nom, bread. Can we look at NFT? Ape NFT. Thanks, my man. Start to a Zero Allegiance for another 15. Damn, man. Always spreading that love. Let's look at Ape NFT. Pay attention, because all the coins Sam calls his baby skyrockets. He did it with Phantom and Gala. He made me a lot of benchies. Shout out to Philippe. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Let's take a look at Ape NFT right quick and make sure we're not missing anything. Super chats, ORE, ZCASH, Gala. Apologies if I missed any super chats or if I have been covered already. No, you're on point, man. Thank you so much. We looked at ORE. We looked at that. Let's take a look at Gala as a team. Everyone wants to know, how's it doing? Where's it going? Where's the top? 22? Are you kidding me? Woo! I definitely I bought my Gala at 7 cents, and been holding ever since. I was at 15. But I bought it at 7 cents. 15 was almost impossible because it went through that. But no, down here at 7 cents, I bought here at 7 cents too. Don't think I bought, and then it went all the way up, and then it went all the way down, and all the way up, and all the way down, and we kind of had it in Adam and Eve double bottom here. Hit this, never hit the stop though. We used this kind of hard line. There really wasn't a lot of places where I felt like we could find support. That was the strongest support line, and then bam, Gala for the win. Up even more, 131%, but up even more. And shout out to anyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. 164% gains for Gala today. Damn, it feels good to be a lifer, man. Damn, it feels good to be a lifer. In the face of this insane pump. Damn, it feels good to be a lifer. Gala. Remember, it was Naka. Gala. I got another one I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to talk about in the Patreon. Another one I'm going to hold back on today. I know you want it. I know you want it so bad. Jump into the Patreon today. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. All right? If you want to get educated, learn how to find different types of coins, learn how to search the market, learn how to use technical analysis, and to find out what the next new gems are coming out every single day are. So Gala, 164% gains, banging on them. And this is a NFT gaming coin with huge potential. We even saw it down here when it was 4 cents. We looked at it when it first came out down here. So a lot of people were in since here. All right. I actually day traded a little bit, swung traded up in these zones, and then eventually decided to park some funds in. Shout out to the Gala people up in the spot. Shout out to all my Gala fans at 20 cents. That's insane. I may actually have to, I think it's a good sell right now. Let's take a look at it here. 22, geez Louise. Let's take a look at it on the 15-minute smaller time frames. See if it's flagging out what's going on. Wow, I really got to go to the 1 minute here. A little bit of bearish divergence forming, right? And you see support and resistance. Like once we break this support, we could come back down here to 19. Right? And then all the way here and to here. And we see a little bit of bearish div here. A little bit of a cup and handle. A rising wedge as well. When things move hard and hot, you got to go to the smaller time frames. Nothing else you can do. I can't stand that. Whenever I do that, like... So there is the measured move for Gala if it can break out of this on the 1 minute to 29. I mean, 28 and a half, almost about 29. So Gala looking pretty frisky here at 11:12 a.m. as we go over cryptocurrency and Bitcoin every single day. This is a cryptocurrency Bitcoin show. Ethereum, you name it. We cover all different types of coins. NFT gaming, the metaverse, all the keywords that you're searching for. We got them. We got them. And we're going over them, and we know it, and we keep moving. And as the market moves, we move. I had an inkling what metaverse was and how big it would be. I've always been into VR, and I knew VR was going to be the next big kind of transition of everything, like even selling, even selling homes, So this thing is pumping. It's low on the 15 on the 1 minute. Suggests a bit of a pump here coming out of this. So there's nothing else. Like I know I'm on the 1 minute, and you're like, how is he on the one minute? But there's really nothing else you can do. This thing's flagging out in a bit of a rising wedge here. Really, the 1 minute's the best kind of look I got right now. There is some bearish divvy, which is swing up to swing up, and this is swinging to the downside. Tells me that we might, we could have a little bit of a fall. But so far, you could say that it was that, and we're going to round out. There's also a bit of a tiny cup and handle here. Sammy Cup and Heady. Did he just draw a cup and handle on the 1 minute time frame? I think he did. This guy's out of his mind. I heard he draws cup and handles every single day. I heard he's never had sex before. I heard that he only draws charts and he doesn't even know how to talk to women. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. Gala. Look at this. Something that could happen. And I try to entertain you ridiculously with absurdities throughout the live because life is short and the more you laugh, the better it is, right? So Gala to the upside at 21, making huge gains. I mean, it was just at like 8 cents a second ago. Like, you breathe on this thing and it was gone. This is the type of insane gains we've been seeing all over the place, and it hasn't stopped despite Bitcoin. So Gala, banging on them. What a win for the team. And you know what? It takes patience. It takes patience. Triple, double, quadruple, you monkeys. But I'm just saying. I'm not playing, but I'm saying. And I like to add that to the win list. Can I see where you're from? Where are people from? We got some new people. If you're new to the channel, let me know. Any newbies in the channel, let us know. Become a crypto lifer. Let us know who you are. Jump on in. Let's take a look at Opal and ZCASH. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream and be part of the fun, man. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Crypto Greg, that's in the Patreon. Greg, I got into Gala at 9 cents, all because of the Patreon and the lifer. Woo! You did it because you did it, though. It's not true, because at the end of the day, you did your own research and you pressed the buy button. You did it on your own. Shout out to the lifer. Appreciate what you do. Wish I joined the group sooner. Shout out to C-Duff. Don't worry. Don't worry. Say positive things. You're in the right place at the right time. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Lifer, can you take a look at TA for Sound BSC coin? Just TA itself, please, nothing else. SoundBSC.com. It's on C market cap. Cool. I remember seeing this coin. I think we went over it one time. Sound BSC. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's take a look at it. Sound BSC, thanks for giving us a suggestion here. And this is how it starts with ORE. This is how it starts. This is how a lot of this stuff begins. Then we formulate a plan. Then we sit on it. We research. The team really does a deep dive on it. We come to what we believe is either a better coin or not, depending on the, market. We look at the max supply. We look at the market cap, $11 million market cap. It's hard for me not to go deep dive on this because I want to deep dive on it. Sound is more than just a cryptocurrency. Revolutionizing the music industry. Attend events, exchange NFTs, and stream music from your favorite artists. Buy Sound, the Sound Network. Contract address. Projects in the works, Sound Radio, Sound App, and Sound NFT Market. We're launching our own app to make the experience flawless. With Sound, you can watch your favorite artists virtually and save money on upcoming concerts. Also, we have a QR code scanner built to scan your NFT rewards. How we're revolutionizing the music industry. And that's when you know the lifer needs some water. How's that pour? Love hearing that pour. There's something about hearing that pour, right? You want to hear the gulp? Virtual in-person events, airdrop rewards, Sound Radio, anti-rug pull, Sound App, and Sound Rewards, NFT events, tickets distributed to all holders. I like what I'm seeing here. Sound is more than just a cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. I say that a lot, but it's funny, but it's true. I'm blown away. I like it. I like what I see. Shout out to my ORE team, banging on them. Just absolutely banging on them. Sound. And here you go. Wow, it's kind of doing an ORE. Came up hard. It's a good project. You're sitting back down at a $12 million market cap. ORE kind of did the same thing. Sat at about a 13, 10 sometimes, kind of hanging out. Finding Alt-T. If you hit Alt-T, no matter what program you're on, I'm hitting Alt-T right now, and it's giving me what I got to do, right? Man. And on these, really, I just keep it Fib, and I've been doing Fibonacci. Just Fibonacci and patterns, really. Look, the 618. These things are so insane how well they go to the 6, And you can right-click it, hit settings, and I like to add the 0.65. And I also like to add the 0.706. Just gave you guys a hookup on the low. So anyway, when it comes down to that 706, that's a good retracement. That whole pocket, the golden pocket, is the 0.65 and the 0.618. So you're looking for the bounce off that golden pocket or the 706. And that's kind of what you're looking at here for Sound, right? That's the Fibonacci. That's the idea. If it becomes a sound play, then that's what you do. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Thank you for being here. I was watching Johnny Carson last night. Some old, and the guy had class, man. I like that dude, man. Fun, man. We talk about fund a lot. Fundification. Interesting. Banged on him already for 288%. Then it just got beat to the ground again. But now it's kind of the big winner here. Rose banging on him today. Who would have thought Rose would have been booming? And look, we got Rose here. We started accumulating Rose here. So we bought Rose here at 17 cents. It's now at 25, ready to go. Shout out to anyone holding Oasis, jumping on the Oasis train. I believe Rodney Robinson is a big Rose guy. I really think he is. I don't know, though, but I heard he is. I heard he likes Rose a lot. Watch when Rose breaks this level here. It'll highly likely break through, retest for support, and make a nice bounce to the upside based on that theory. You never know, but that's what I look for, retests. Retests are the safer entries. Why? Because that's where the most liquidity will jump in. So it'll come up, it'll bounce, and it'll be gone. So watch when Rose breaks that level there, and then it gets into price discovery. Then there's really not a lot of chop holding it back. Think it do some serious damage. And it was a cup and handle if we look at it here. Sammy Cup and Hand, he strikes again. Sammy the Bull? Well, they call me Sammy Cups. That's right. Because I draw cup and handles. He walks into the toughest place. They call me Sammy Cup and Handle. Because I draw cups and handles. Now give me a cup of tea. Now give me a cranberry juice. Did you just ask for cranberry juice? Yeah, give the kid his cranberry juice. Oh, you asked for cranberry? He's like, cranberry juice, huh? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Here's a little update for Rose for you out here. Thanks for jumping on into the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Appreciate it. Rose. Bang, bang, bang. And honestly, it's highly insane, but if you look at even just the titles of the videos, we somehow kind of called this dump for Bitcoin before, like the night before it happened. You know, I can't even explain how, but we did. Right here. How high will be, you know, is 55K coming, bearish times ahead, and then anyway, Bitcoin on easy ground, it is. And it's high risk to trade right now. But that's why we got to push through. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at, you know, also, if you know what XTM is, one of my analysts just put out a really good chart. And you might want to see that chart. You really probably would like to see it because it's pretty interesting. So that's an interesting thing, and we're going to hold back again. You know, my team's been saying, hey, Sam. And I said, okay. Unspoken words. But shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll take a look at Crow as it's banging on him again. Look, no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Crow on the way. They tried to come back to the entry. We got in here. They came back to the entry again, but banged us back up. Crow on the way to 62. Unfazed. Crow unfazed. Recovered very nicely. Crow, and is today Wednesday? Today is the weekly screen share. My goodness, how time flies. Today is the weekly screen share. We're going to update ourselves. Look at the lower coins that we looked at. Look at the low cap gems. We do our token metrics deep dive. Once a week, we sit together from 6 to 8:30 as a team, and I go over, you know, all my wacky ideas. I kind of express kind of what I see happening for the week ahead. And then we also do deep dives on coins. We have an absolute blast. And then we do a Q&A for the last half an hour. So jump on into the Patreon for $99. You cannot get a better group of people, a better crew, and a better just positive energy, man. And we're going to take over the internet. I'm telling you right now. We are. We already are. We're going to 20K. We're going to 50K, 100K, $1 million subscribers. And we are going to continue to do the good work, God's work out here. And I don't mind saying God's work. And I pray every single day. And I am a religious man or a spiritual man. You know, I don't really go to church, but I'm a spiritual man. All right? And I truly believe God had a hand in everything I'm doing right now. Because, you know, I'm not going to get into all the craziness, but I really believe that. And look at this cup and handle here for Crow. If we even kind of brought this handle down. Just recycling a little piece of something here. And so there's a cup and handle for Crow with an even bigger target. It would be this wick to this wick here with a measured move to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. So Crow, I'm extending that target now to 82%. This is Crypto.com, and you know, if you heard the news, they just called the stadium in Los Angeles Crypto.com Stadium or something, right? We Google this here. L.A Staples Center will be renamed Crypto.com Arena. I mean, this is a big deal. L.A Staples Center will be renamed Crypto.com Arena. Now you got the FTX, right? Crypto.com Arena. You can see how things are starting to take over, starting to come on, starting to do their thing. So I like what I'm seeing here. L.A Staples Center will be renamed Crypto.com Arena. In addition to the Los Angeles Lakers, the Staples Center hosts the Los Angeles Clippers, the Los Angeles Kings, and the National Hockey League of the Los Angeles Sparks of the WNBA. I mean, so sick. During the dot-com boom, 2 decades, our high-flying technology companies bought up the rights to stadiums and arenas, giving the world PSI-Net Stadium and Enron Field. Today, cryptocurrencies dominate. Why did you have to do that? Put us with Enron. Today, cryptocurrencies dominate the business zeitgeist, and the name home of the Los Angeles Lakers will reflect that shift. This is a big deal. Big deal for news for Crypto.com. And why do you think there's a big pump up for Crypto.com? If we look at it on the 15-minute, we are flagging out here. That's why I use the 15 minutes so much. It helps me navigate to bigger time frames. It really is my go-to bread and butter. I've played with the charts so many. I know how to look at the weekly, the daily, the 15-minute, the 4-hour. I'll teach you out the 1 minute, the 7-minute. If I get into the 4-hour, I use the 1 hour for an entry. If I get into the daily, I use the 4 hour for entry. I teach you so much. If you become one of my students, if you want to get into the group, if you want to learn what I do every single day here as a trader. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So there's Crypto.com in a nutshell. I've spent enough time on it, but I like what I'm seeing here. UOS, we talked about this many, many times. We went over this. This took a beautiful move to the upside. Let's take a look at UOS. And I see UOS pumping, kind of staying in a bit of a flag here. Look at this. And a lot of coins are reacting funky because Bitcoin fumbled it up. And then people are like, well, I don't know. We like this. You know, we already hit 128% gain, 24% gains on this one too. We already hit it. UOS. So pretty interesting. UOS. And I see this coming down and booming to the upside. 4 hours actually, coming up. Could it break on out here too? Watching it closely. A lot of let me actually delete this. I got to look at it fresh again. Let's look at the daily. It really hasn't popped yet, even though it has. It's interesting for what it is. It's kind of setting up for a parabola here. This thing could do a Gala, just like Gala, just boom, like I'm telling you. I personally don't hold any of this. I've never spoke to the team, no promotional or anything. I don't know, we've gone over this together. I've researched it. I like what it is. Someone told me to look at it like 6 months ago, and they're like, it's hot, man. You're sleeping on that. And I'm like, and ever since, and he was a real smart, interesting researcher guy that's in my group. So I was like, you know what? I think I'll stick with that idea. And, it paid off. So I never got into it personally, but in the back of my head, I always knew it was going to be a pretty good project. UOS, Ultra, which is gaming. It's hot too. So it's on my radar. Just want to talk about that. TVK. I do hold a bag of TVK. And this thing is double bottoming here, forming a precarious move to the upside. Can it get back to the all-time highs? It's forming a bit of a bowl here. Kind of a slight handle there on the cup and handle. A lot of coins are a little, getting a little spent here on the 4 hour. But the dailies about to get oversold, coming to the downside. Interesting. It's on my radar. I hold a bag of it. I believe in the project. I actually like using the project. Like, you're going to be able to create a place where you can put your NFTs. Like, I'll be able to put my Polka City car where people can come and take a look at it and stuff like that. It'll be interesting and fun, and I'm excited for that. Like, you could create your own museum, really. I'm wondering if you could pay a fee, have people charge people to come into the museum. I've always had a dream of buying a bunch of crazy NFTs. And then like putting them in a kind of a museum, a virtual museum, and then selling entry. It's been a dream of mine, and I want to accomplish that dream. Make $1 million a year off your NFT museum. This can happen. These are thoughts, plans, and ideas. You spend money on some serious, like, what if you spend like $1 million on NFTs? Like real rare ones that people, and you only let people see them at that, where they can like and maybe they could pick them up, move them, interact with them inside the museum. How does it work? If someone's in the museum, can someone else, like, is it a real place, or can each person be there alone as if no one else is there? Or is that different settings? Can I be there alone? Or Like, can there be like, I just want to touch whatever I want and play with it? Or do you always have to be there with everybody else? It's an interesting idea. I've never asked these questions. I guess we could do whatever makes us happy. We could do both, right? You could have a setting, the alone setting or the group setting, where you actually want to be with everyone or you don't, but you still want to experience the museum. MFT is on my radar. This thing is looking hot to trot. It's getting very, very tight. It's a bull pennant despite it kind of being lower than it needed to be, but this has been on my radar for a while. Really good project. Yeah, just putting it out there. It's forming a beautiful bull pennant, getting tight. 200-day moving average is moving with it. Daily looking nice to me. Just kind of, screams bullishness. Screams bullishness. Screams bullishness to me. MFT. And I do like the project. I don't hold any MFT. I have no incentive. Just looking at the technical analysis shows me that there's high probability of a break to the upside. Again, do your due diligence. I'm not an investment advisor or a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself an investment advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project or trade. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your own research. Make sure you're comfortable with it. Make sure you believe in the project before you put any money into it. That's what I do. Again, I can't tell you what to do. You do whatever you want, but that's what I would do when investing. Make sure I do heavy research before I invest. You know what I'm saying? Sound looking nice. Beautiful, beautiful day here. 11:33 on the live. Let's get back into the chats. Liver, can you take it on sound? Okay, sound. Thank you for putting sound on our radar. It looks like a very sound project. We got someone from Massachusetts. Sup, Rodney Chainlink. Hey, Sam, Crow looking ready and spicy. Targets short term. And I think we took care of that. We definitely nailed that. So thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm hanging over soon, my dude. Thank you so much, man. Crypto Minds is killing it. This is the best project I've ever got into. Chelsea A. Chelsea, I'm so happy you found something that makes you happy. Crypto Minds. Sci-fi play to earn on BSC. Sounds pretty cool. Honestly, I'm already getting excited right now. I'm like, ooh, what is this? Crypto Minds, watch trailer, white paper, play the game. Buy Eternal now on BSwap. Eternal. Remember when Eternal came out? We talked about Eternal. So Crypto Minds is the Eternal game. Unity, Binance Smart Chain, BSwap. Interesting. You guys are going to have me. So I know it's only in a matter of time until I'm starting to do lives where I'm playing these games. It's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my fat ape. Nobody wants to pay money for my fat ape. They want to undercut me on my fat ape. I paid like $1,600. They want to give me like $800 for my fat ape, man. I want to play the game. Spaceships, workers, mines, and planets. Insanity. This is insane. Spaceships. My Monastics has been slow lately, like real slow. See like that? I hate when this happens. It like takes all my windows out. I probably have to put on the Eternity Chain, don't I? Oh no, it's on Meta. It's on BSC. I had to pay 19 cents and approve the Eternal token. You see that? That's another reason why gaming's not going to be sustainable on the Ethereum mainnet, because nobody want to pay fees to get into these games. I think I need to get some Eternal to get into the game and create a fleet and all that fun stuff. Interesting. But I wouldn't mind showing you guys how to do that one day. We'll get into that. How to play Eternal. And the channel might start kind of showing. I like to just dive into all this different stuff. So I'm going to show you how to do NFT gaming. Metaverse. Also, every single Friday now at 1 p.m., we have a MetaMask course. Learn how to attach the 7 7 forefront mainnets to your MetaMask. Learn what a gas fee is, how to change the gas fee, speed it up. Learn what a nonce is, how to take care of a nonce that gets you kind of caught up. Learn how to reset your MetaMask. Learn how to connect a hardware wallet. Learn how to connect to any DeFi site. Learn what an LP token is. Learn what staking is. Learn the difference between a pool and a farm. So many different things. Also, learn what hot swaps are, what the hot swaps are for every single chain, why they're important, what happens. So much deep diving information on what the MetaMask is, how you can use it to your advantage, and what decentralized finance is. Jump on into that course every Friday at 1 p.m. It'll blow your mind. New York City time. Friday, New York City time. Okay? And you do have to approve contracts, and every time you do that, you spend a little change. Can we look at Crow, please? Keeps crushing it. We looked at Crow already, though, multiple times. We spent like a whole 10 minutes on it. Sam talked about it when it was 165. Super chats, or a ZCASH Opal. Missed when you said about triple bottoms yesterday. NFT, Ape, EPIK, Pre, and DQ8. Oh yeah, EPIK Prime, banging on them. We talked about EPIK Prime, put it on the radar. Why did I like EPIK Prime? Because when I researched it, I found out a lot of information that really got me hyped, like Disney, a lot of big companies attached to EPIK Prime. And I mean, look what happened to this thing. It went on an insane tear. EPIK Prime. And this is EPIK, right? And so I talked about it yesterday, even though the market wasn't, or 2 days ago when the market wasn't looking too right, but I was like, hey man, this is hot. This is extremely hot to me. I don't think this is it. Hold on, let me find the right EPIK. EPIK Prime. Thoughts of it having to deal with Disney, up 64% today to 76 cents. All right, looking extra scrumptious. We'll take a look at that contract address and paste it in here. EPIK Prime. There it is, 20.2. See, always just be careful. But look at this thing doing absolute damage to the upside, ripping it. Absolutely ripping it. EPIK Prime. Shout out to anyone that jumped into EPIK Prime. Shout out to anyone that did a research and saw what I saw. Like, I'm just trying to show you guys, hey, look what I see in here. Works with Disney, big companies. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a poo coin. You know, it's starting out as a smaller coin. You can just because you can access it here on PooCoin and look at it doesn't make it entirely a poo coin, right? So look at this thing. Look at the beautiful consolidation that it did. And the measured move. You pull a fib, it went right to the 618. See that? Golden pocket right there. 618 and 0.65. I mean, these things respect the Fibonacci levels like you read about. You can learn a lot from a poo coin about technical analysis. Bangs off the 618, bounces up here, and then eventually it gets off the 0.5. And then you're gone. See what I'm saying? So I like what I'm seeing here for EPIK Prime. On my radar, banging on them. Lundex. Let's take a look at Lundex. Because that was on my radar as well. Lundex. I just saw the ad, but it strict my mind. $18 million market cap. What happened with Lundex? Look at that thing. This thing's flagging out too as well. Showing signs of very, very bullishness. Lundex. Been on my radar for a while now, since it was down here. Remember we had the cup and handle here? Boom. We talked about it right there. This thing is gone. Lundex on my radar as well. Definitely a low cap gem that a lot of people don't really know about. Lundex on the radar. Lundex. All right. I got a few more, but they're going to the patrons. I'm going to keep them on the wrap. So if you want to know what else is coming down the pike, or if you like these low cap ideas, you might just want to jump into the Patreon and learn technical analysis and research so you yourself can figure out how to find gems of this nature. EPIK Prime doing damage. Talks about EPIK Prime having deals with Disney, okay? Disney, my friends. Already having deals with Universal and big time companies. EPIK Prime is way undervalued at a $91 million market cap. I'm telling you right now, it is extremely undervalued. EPIK Prime could easily 10x to $1 billion market cap. without a doubt in my mind, but you never know. And you do your own research. There probably will be a pullback after this massive pump to the upside as well. But EPIK Prime is on my radar, okay? In the midst of the insane market, even when things were kind of up and down, I kind of got down to brass tacks, pulled up my britches, and I did some deep dive research, and I found EPIK Prime. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to C Duff. Hey, Lifer, thanks for all you do. Can you look at UBX? Thank you so much, Robert Guzman. CERE pump on the live stream. Let's take a look at our CRO. Move. Crow, baby, crow. Up to 50. Woo. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Bang. Move it on them. Move it on them. Go to that smaller time frame. Starting to push up out of this time frame here. Moving to the upside on the 10-minute. Breaking out of the pennant. Once it breaks above here, 51.55, this thing could be really gone bananas. So watch these levels. Watch Krill. We'll keep that on ice, and we'll come back to it throughout the show. It's 11:43. 17 minutes left. Getting to that 12 o'clock. Getting to lunchtime. Getting to taco time, my friends. Taco time. BTC. Back to 60K, baby. And look, we nailed it. We nailed the trade. Thank you so much, man. It's not easy being greasy every single day. Banging on them. There we go. Thank you so much, Mr. BTC. But is it a fake out? It could be. I'm not trusting these mo's. But so far, look at it. Following my exact target to the line, to the upside. No stop loss got hit. And the making of this trade. Even swing it. I swing to break even at this point. Bang, bang, bang. Target could continue to climb. Again, I'm not happy at all till we get a candle to close above this time frame. Nothing, I'm not happy at all. And that was the 15-minute. Just like I said, that boomed us to the upside. I like trading the 15-minute. It's a very accurate, nice time frame. You could just get a little pump here, a little pump there, a little pump there beyond your merry way. I love trading the 15-minute on the stochastics RSI. Look how accurate that is on the live stream. So another thing that happens on my channel a lot is things that we talk about happen on the live because the TA is so accurate, and we just point it out. We're not accurate. The technical analysis is accurate. We just point out how the TA works. We just show you what we're looking at for the TA. Now I see something a little bit funny. I see what I talk about is a twisted head and shoulder. See that? That's a twisted inverted head and shoulder. I've seen these break to the upside. Another little twist to the day. So far so good. Bitcoin breaking out of the suggested move to the upside. Thank goodness. We nailed it again. The cup and handle. Bitcoin breaking out of the cup and handle. So far so good. I don't trust the move at all. I'll tell you right now. I don't trust the move at all. Could just be a fake out. Lately, that's all they've been doing. If we don't get a high above at least this line, bulls need a candle close above this line, or I don't take any of this seriously at all. At all. All right? Another chart just got posted by one of my analysts. Wouldn't you like to see it? I know you would. It looks so nice. Ooh. It's a gaming NFT coin. It's hot on KuCoin. It's holding levels very hard. It's called Join the Patreon. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself crypto lifers. How many likes and watchers? We didn't even take a look. 236 people, 172 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Full moon pump. Let's effing go. Let's get to 200 likes. I know we can do it. You the dude. Damn, already 12. Feel like I just got up. Taco time. And there's my alert there on BTC, baby. Doing damage. 50 cents on Crow. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in to the live stream. Let me clean up these chats. So let's take a look at ZCASH, Opal. I like ZCASH. It's a fork of Bitcoin. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I researched it years ago. I've traded it on and off. ZCASH. Look, it's like the Bitcoin dump right there. See that same thing that happened to Bitcoin and then the drop? It mimics these. You'll see like these little patterns of smaller and bigger time frames. Let's take a look at the daily time frame for ZCASH. Looks like I kind of had a flag there. Let's see. I haven't looked at it in a long time. It's an interesting chart for sure. Its weekly is a little spent, which worries me. But its daily's getting down. It's been around a long time. It has USDT pair added on in 2019. I'm telling you, back in the day, I was telling you guys, it wasn't that easy to trade USDT. It wasn't everywhere. It was all BTC pairs. You want to trade ZCASH, you traded ZCASH and BTC. And that was it. No holds bar. We could see a bounce back to the bottom trend line for sure for Zcash. Forming a bit of a bull, double bottoming there too as well. Measured move to the upside for Zcash. Just want to see what the what that extent 200% gains if it makes it to that measured move. Put some more little mini support and resistance. That's going to be your big. I mean, to me that's high risk. Like that's more low risk, but. So whenever I have a bigger stop loss, I put less money in the trade. That's it. When the stop loss has to be that big, I put less money in the trade. When the stop loss could be up, I put more money in the trade depending. And I use an equation to do that for me. I have an equation. I basically take 1% of my portfolio, divide it by the stop loss, and it gives me my position size. And that's how I look at it. Okay? Zcash, looking absolutely scrumptious to me. Moving. Zcash. Thank you for putting Zcash on the radar. It does have some time to consolidate, though, before it fulfills its journey, in my humble opinion. And you never know. That's why I always use a stop loss, because I never know what could happen. We could see a massive dump. Let's take a look at UBX. I hold a big old bag of UBX. And it's back to 9. What is it doing? UBX. We'll take a look at UBX right here. So, smaller time frame. There we go. Like the 1 hour here. So if you remember, UBX has already done a 400% gain from its bottom. And it's just getting started. No one even knows about this coin yet. They don't realize it could be the next Phantom, and it's 0.0009. Like, you could be sitting on something with some serious tech that's going to... I truly believe this could be the next Phantom, and I've talked about it, and I've gone over it, and I've looked at the tech, and I've spent some deep dive on it. So UBX is a pretty fast, amazing project that could have its own chain, start to do some serious damage. I like what's happening here with UBX, and I personally like the tech and like what's going on with it. So I'm behind the project 100%. I think this thing could do some serious damage. I was never contacted by the team. I don't know anyone over there. I just personally like UBX on my own. It's just something that I've researched and I really, really like. So UBX, 180% to the upside. You know what I'm saying? I see UBX, and then it can do damage all the way to the wick. 576% gains from where we're sitting at now. Even more, actually, because I took that from a lower point. A higher point, forgive me. 682%. Let's up the ante a bit here. So UBX, yeah, it's on my radar. It's in a rounded bottom, has not popped yet. When these things pop, they fly. Like the last time I found something like this, I found EXRD, and I was looking at it, and it was like, wow, it's really fast, has a really good transaction. And if you're in the Patreon, right, I'm sitting in my Patreon, and one day I'm just alone, like I am, every day in my big trading station. And I'm going over all the different coins in the world. And I'm using my intuition, my thoughts, and, everything. And I take a look at EXRD. And, when I first talked about it, I'm saying, like, nobody knows about this thing. I'm like, look, EXRD, boom. Went over this a bunch of times. Look at that thing. Bang. We were buying right down there. 330% gains for EXRD. Like, the rest is history. But it's funny. I'm like, look, remember, nobody knows about this coin. Radix. Right? Crypto Lifer at 5:05 p.m. on November 1st. I mean, it's only what? November 17th, 17 days later. Let's take a look at this chart. I mean, it's insanity. Like, look at this thing. It never stopped. Like, this is nuts at 49. We were talking about it at 9 cents and 10 cents. It's done a 5x in 17 days. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Like, that alone, we could have done just that alone for the Patreon and walked away. Like, I'm just saying, like, but we strive for more. We strive for better. We strive to do what most people just find impossible to do. That's what we do here at this channel. That's what we do in the trade group. And more people push themselves, and we just have a very high standard in the trading group. It's not your average trading group. We will make you better. We will push you to the limit. We will make sure that you're living a positive, happy life. We're going to be there to support you, and we're going to be there to teach you how to change your life in the most positive way possible. EXRD, come on, have fun, enjoy yourself, jump into the trading group, learn technical analysis, learn what a cup and handle is, learn support and resistance. I have a beginner's room for everyone to jump on in and learn. It's a great, awesome community. When you join my group, you get access to 5 rooms, which is pretty cool. You get access to the exclusive charts, which, I should have shown that. Exclusive charts, right? Which charts are getting put out by me and analysts every single day, showing you the educational way. How do we use technical analysis? Showing you support and resistance, showing you lines, showing you, and then we do deep dives and research. And the whole team together is always working together. And then there's even a room called the VIP Charts and Ideas, where lifers that have their own charts and ideas get to post. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at Gala again, as it's just erupting. Back to 21. Okay, it started to take its red candle down to the downside. We'll have to come back to this white, to the 21-day moving average. You know what I'm saying? Like, overbought for sure. Gala. So, in my humble opinion, has to come on back down. Good place to take some profits for Gala. You do whatever makes you happy, but it's a good place to take some profits for Gala. Look at a smaller time frame just to make sure there's not a little more juice out the butter, you know? Can you get a little more out? Can you get a little more juice out of that orange? Can you squeeze any more? 7-minute could pump. 15-minute could pump too. 1 hour wants to start to kind of come on down, and we're getting the bearish divergence, like strong bearish divvy. So, yeah, I mean, signs of a pullback at least to the 21-day moving average. So now you form a flag. Form a flag or a pennant. I got this thing on me. I got to move it off. There we go. So the 1 hour is going to have to come back down and hit the 21-day moving average somehow, some way. Can even pull a mini Fibonacci here. Right in here, 6187, you know, somewhere back to the 18 cent region for Gala. Okay? No emotions in trading. You can't use your emotions when you're trading. Stick to the script. Have a plan. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Thank you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being here every single day, just like me. Oh, that's a. I'm here every day. You too? Interesting. The people that come here every day will probably. We know what will happen. I don't want to say it. I don't want to guarantee anything, but you know what happens. Oh, you know, streaming sometimes does make you lose money, but it is what it is, right? Oh, and KuCoin can't load. Can't hail the Gala orders, right? Just going crazy, the order book. Damn, I never try to use KuCoin like just on a frenzy day like this. Just loading. Couldn't even get out of Gala if I wanted to right now. Kind of annoying. I guess set your limit orders beforehand is the idea here. Look at the massive dump. It's going to come down to the 21-day moving average. That's just what happens. 15-minute could give us a little bit of a pump, but it could actually, you know, to the measured move up here. But eventually the overall idea is going to come back. I'll leave it alone for now. Deal with it on my own time, but dang, man. That's a massive move to the upside. You got to take advantage of that. Like that, you know, massive pumps. There's always a pullback after a massive pump. Like, always. And if it isn't, then, oh well, so be it. Like, I'd rather just do the right thing more than I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do the right thing more than I don't. And just be happy where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I reloaded the page. Will not fill in order, though. Interesting. 0.2333. Okay, you heard it. You heard it. I took some profit on Gala because I like to pay myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to pay myself. And it's highly likely we're going to come back down to the 21-day moving average, kind of go sideways. And we could still pump on the 15-minute, and I could be wrong. You never know. But, I mean, that's a high move, you know? It's a high move, big candle-esque. You know, it hasn't moved like this in a while. Could get some crazy news. Maybe it's on a new exchange. We'll look at what's going down. But Gala. And wait for that 1 hour to come back down here. Put an alert here. And I'll be updated. I'll put an alert here in the middle just in case there's some funny business going on. And then look at the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour is curving down. I mean, it's pretty, right? And then look at the divergence. Like, this swing up to swing up is way sharper than this. And that usually tells you that you're going to have a bit of a pullback. I mean, even though it's not perfect divergence, they will hit each other. They will diverge, so to speak. That's divergence, right? That is divergence. So, shout out to my Gala crew. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm going to jump on out. All right. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin as it pumped to 60,300. And we did it again here on the live stream. Got you centered. Got you focused. No matter what happened, you might have woken up kind of worried, freaked out. You came to the channel. You got relaxed. You got educated. You realized what was going down. Oh, actually, look at this, though. Look, shoulder, giant head. This is weird. This could be a shoulder, too. Anything is possible in trading. Look at that. Pretty nuts. And then we found this one, too. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder there, too. Right? Well, there's Bitcoin booming to the upside. Made the trade at 50,500 and 59,500. Already up almost $1,000 on the trade. BTC live. Let's take a look at Crow before we get on out of here. But thank you guys so much for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on in and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's keep watching that. Pen it there. And look, it's doing its thing on that 15-minute. Flagging out. But that's a breakout. Watch Crow for the rest of the day. Getting busy. Crow. All right, thank you all for being here. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. 245 people, 196 likes. Thank you for all the support. I'll see each and every one of you tomorrow on the live stream at 10 a.m. Ready to rock. Thank you so much for the best life ever. I'm super excited to do this every day, and I'm super happy to be here. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day. Crypto is life.